Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Ghost Trick. So I haven't quite gotten back to here. The bad thing about Ghost Trick is when you save, if you don't save during when the game asks you if you want to save, it starts you all the way from the beginning of your section. So I was going back, I noticed one thing, so the guy goes into this hole over here. I didn't realize I could scroll down. I thought this was the floor. But you can actually see this guy's attempting to escape. Interestingly enough. Not of much worth to me at the moment, but still. That's interesting, is it not? Anyway, welcome back. So, now what we've got to do is figure out how to get back out of here. Doesn't seem that difficult, we just need to get back to a phone. D99, dinner! Okay. Oh yeah, he was getting dinner, bro, wasn't he? Quite a feast tonight, I see. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken, and has been forgotten by everybody. Myself included. Detective Jowd. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Wow. Well, that's funny. Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. Well, I mean, I may not be able to read, but that does look familiar, doesn't it? What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to see Lynn fast, and not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me. So we could take a normal way out, but... what's down here? Open wastebasket? That doesn't much help, does it? Why would I want to open my wastebasket? Maybe we'll come back here later, I guess? Anyway, let's get out of here. This telephone doesn't connect to the outside, and I've got questions I want to ask Lynn. I've got to get to a place that has an external line, and fast. Well, at the very least we can go to the other place. Guard room? Yeah. This is headquarters. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer, then? 1 more hour, sir. Do you like my pointy chin? I see. Carry on, then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak with you. Hey there. Evening, Cabanella. Evening, Cabanella here. How you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella. Fine, sir. You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby? From Lynn? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you away, sir. Immediately, right away, sir. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you pop in, sir. Well, that gets us a new place. I guess that's helpful and all, but I think we should go to the kitchen first, right? Lynn should be heading for the chicken kitchen now. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that. But the call from the police headquarters intrigues me too. It's looking pretty obvious right now. That white-suited inspector suspects Lynn. And she's being considered a fugitive. This is not good. Wonder if I should go check in on the chief and inspector in white too. We'll do that afterwards, unless the game forces me to do it first. Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her too. You're Lynn, I mean. Inspector Cabanella? What would the special investigation unit want with Lynn? I don't know. I guess something happened that we don't know about. Tonight of all nights. Inspector Cabanella must be upset tonight too. Weren't he and prisoner D99, Detective Zhao, good friends? You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him? He's the head of Special Investigation. He's a very busy man. Wow. What's wrong? Zhao is my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me, rotting away in a place like this, and I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life? The new side of you is kind of endearing. Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know. Ugh. Okay. So, let's do external line, and let's try here first. And if this isn't the right place, then I guess we'll check out the other one. The chicken kitchen. This is where that little lady and Lynn are supposed to meet. But they're not here. I don't see either one of them here. Or, honestly, anybody. I guess they haven't shown up yet. Might as well burn some time. I would imagine, right? No sense in wasting time just standing around for waiting for them. Maybe I can check out some other place in the meantime? Like police headquarters, Lynn is apparently being treated as a fugitive there. Is that white-suited inspector really on Lynn's side? Probably not. Alright, fine. We'll check it out. Let's go. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, Inspector Cabanella. We were just a little too late. So close, Inspector. We still have little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case, the junkyard murder? She did it, eh? No question about it? She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way. I mean, they could just be suspecting. That's what they've been doing a lot of this evening. So I really wouldn't put any real force behind that. Alright, let's do some listening in, shall we? I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny it's some pretty solid evidence against her. Evidence? Evidence? Nothing like it, baby. Why a murder case now on such an important... Why is tonight so important? For everyone. Just... I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now, for the very reason that it is such an important night. So, yeah, what do we think? Before I go find Lynn at the chicken kitchen, it sounds like there's an important piece of info here that I shouldn't miss. Pretty solid evidence, he says. This I have to see. But it's funny. Why do I have this bad feeling about what's on this tape? I don't know. Because they're setting it up to sound like that Lynn might be the murderer? And no one cares. Okay. Can't set off the alarm. Nothing to do with the speaker. Can lower the screen. And no one seems to care. Operate the remote control. Is no one going to question that the antenna just extended and then the projector screen extended and then all of a sudden the projector just started? No one thinks that's weird? Okay. The junkyard where I died had a security camera and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Don't hold out on me, I want to see too. Oh look, I'm not dead. So looks like we're discussing something and then Lynn pulls out a gun. And then shoots her kneecap. Misses, and then, oh... And then shoots. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks for that. Now, I feel like it's not going to be as straightforward as that. What if, for some reason we were attempting to set that up? Like we wanted it to look like that we were doing that. Though then again, I feel like the first firing wouldn't have happened if we were trying to make it look like she actually shot him. But didn't. I don't know. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes, by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? I am your father. Ugh. The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanela. It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. Oh, by the way, we're going to ignore that, Inspector Cabanela. There's something on that tape that troubles me. And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had to look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but... the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different. Hey, he's right, that is strange. Well, we did get kicked by the hitman. But I changed his fate so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. I suppose that is interesting, isn't it? I have the answer to your mystery right here. A few minutes after the murder took place. Oh, I'd love to see this one. Alright, is it going to show Lynn kicking us down? Nope, just a cat. I love pushing bodies. I feel like this whole walkway was very unsafe if that could have happened. Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. Looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. Uh-oh. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. The Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir. Not yet, but... Idiot. I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Someone else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Detective. Get my baby away from Point Z. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. Did I call it Point Z earlier? I don't know. Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps. What is he doing with his foot? Oh. Whoops. What happened? Detective, come in. Why does all of our equipment suck? Now what? What happened this time? Are you like itchy? Are you scratching your legs with your foot? This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. Hey, super itchy, look at him. Oh boy, we better get on that telephone call quick, shouldn't we? So Lynn has shown up at some Point X. But I thought she was on her way to the chicken kitchen. What's going on? Maybe she lied to you, but one thing is clear. Something big just happened. Yeah, we definitely want to get in on that then, don't we? Oh, we gotta take the long way. Don't mind me. Just going to raise your projector screen and no one really seems to care much. And lower your antenna. Though it doesn't matter because it's kind of broken now. Stop scratching your legs, it's weird. What are you doing? Get your buns over here. What did you say? Now I finally understand. I know what it's like. For our poor hungry customers to have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me? But this is the chicken kitchen, is it not? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The police? Did something happen there that you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask? More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Well, wait. Is there somebody dead on the ground? It looks like it. What's going on? Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Otherwise it would be nothing. And not something. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be. Someplace we'll probably run into him later, Inspector. Your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it? I have a responsibility and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, that's true. Do what you must then. Swag walks his way out of here. Look at him go. Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow is blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynn, my only lead and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen. The point X the police have surrounded. And the place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there? And I think this is where we're going to stop for today. These are a lot easier to continue from because it does continue just right from this point rather than me having to replay the section. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more Ghost Trick. Bye!